Traders, welcome back to our channel. I'm Kenya with BK Trading Academy, and let's go ahead and hop into our technical and fundamental overview of USDJPY. Somebody actually called me the UJ Whisperer, and I was like, really? Oh my gosh. Thank you, because I love this pair. And if you follow us on TradingView, you will see that my analysis are very spot on. I'm not always 100%, but majority of the time, our ideals are pretty spot on. So definitely make sure you're following us on TradingView, and that link is below in the description. Now let's take a look at this monthly time frame. So one of the things that you're going to notice right now is that we're quite bullish on this monthly. We have a very important previous structure that was recently retested. So notice that where the price is right now, this is our February 2023 low, and that candle before it is our January low for 2023. So after the market gave us an impulse to the upside, technically speaking, we have gotten a correction. Okay, so we had an impulse and a correction, or a retest, and you will see that the market provided a rejection to the upside from this support at 127.68. Now within this zone, we also held support here back in May of 2022, and we had very strong resistance here back in August, July of 2015, and the market provided a very strong rejection to the downside. So this is a very important psychological level that we are currently trading from. And what you're seeing right now, this is the monthly, so if you're a position trader, this would have been a nice buy for you off of this level as a position trader. From this zone, from this support zone, you would have made already, just holding your pips, 670 pips. That is amazing, right? So who doesn't want to make 670 pips and just place a trade? Of course, you're going to go through some swings in between that, but that's pretty good. But I am a short-term swing trader, so I'm trying to find my next opportunity, and this is what I believe will happen. So I'm mainly more focused on my current monthly low, since this is my main support off of the monthly. And one thing I do see here is that the price is retesting our previous monthly high right about here. Now, it's not a major swing like this, right? But this is going to be significant to me on the lower time frame, because this is my previous monthly high and this is my previous monthly low. So I definitely want to see what the price is going to do in between these two areas, and seeing that the price has moved this month already from this low to where it is now. It's moved about 600 pips to the upside. So that tells me that, you know what, I can find a really good move on the lower time frame. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and drill lower. Now looking at this weekly structure, I am making sense of what's going on here. So I'm asking myself, what do I see? Well, I see that previously I was in an uptrend, and if I simply follow the structure of the market, I have a higher low, I have a higher high, I have a higher low, and I have a higher high where the market stopped making higher highs above this. What price is that? So above 151.63 zone. Okay. Now the market started to sell off, and then we eventually broke below our previous low. Okay, so we broke below our previous low, and notice the market is breaking above it right now, coming back to retest the area. So I would say right about within here is all in area. So let me go ahead and clear my chart and make this a little bit more cleaner for you. So one of the things that I see happening right now is that this is a previous area, which is my previous monthly high. And I also have, let me just clone this. So I'm going to bring this to my weekly low. So this is my weekly low. And so I have pretty much a bearish structure here on the weekly time frame. And I can confirm this by even with my 50 period moving average. Now we're bouncing right there, right on the weekly. So I'm just trying to find a short-term opportunity, short-term swing trade after the price has moved a couple hundred pips already within the last few weeks. So if I continue to drill lower on the daily, what you're going to see on the daily is that we are quite still bearish. However, we have broken above a previous high. So this could look a bit bullish from a daily perspective, but notice here, this is a very strong turning point on the daily. So when we're following structure, notice that this is a lower high. And if I want to find my next lower low, that would be right here. And if I just kind of follow this, I can say, okay, here's my lower high. And then we didn't create a new low. We have a bullish engulfing candle here, and our lows have gotten higher. So this could mean that we possibly will continue to push higher. As you can see now on my daily time frame, price is sitting above my 50 period moving average. And the way I like to use this is that if price is trading above the 50 period moving average, I like to be buying. If it's trading below it, it's a confirmation for me to be selling. I also like to use it for confirmation of entries and exits as well. But right now, considering that the price has pushed significantly, and I know that this is in a significant area on the weekly, I'm more interested in swing trading this from the weekly level. So notice that when price was here back in January of 2023, look at the rejection to the downside and look where the market stopped. If I just kind of grab my ruler here over to the left, if I measure from this top wick right here to the bottom of the daily candle, it went about 265 pips in profit. So I'm confident that I could get that move right now because look what's going on this daily. We are kind of moving into making higher lows and higher highs, but I know that after this recent bullish move to the upside, so the last 3 days from this last candle here, actually I'll go back. So starting from this wick here, our last higher low, we have pushed to the upside about 450 pips. So since the market has moved that much, I know that this is an area where selling pressure is going to come in. So what I'm looking forward to is I am looking to swing trade this weekly structure here. And I'm confident that after the market pushing up a couple hundred pips, I can get a nice swing trade somewhere off of this level right about here where the market was both support and resistance multiple times. And if I go down to the daily, now I can see a little bit more clearly where the market turned, where it respected, where it rejected and pushed off that level. So what I'm expecting on this daily time frame is this. I would expect for the market to give me a pullback. So I'm just going to stretch this out a bit. And if I draw my trend line just like that, I'm going to be looking for some type of pullback. So I'm going to be looking for a pullback from this area here. So let's go ahead and draw our zone again. So this is our zone that we want to be watching for. And I know that because it wicked aggressively here back in January of 2023, we could very well come and retest that wick area right at 134.73. So I have a potential pending order somewhere around 134.65 or so, but I'm actually already in the trade because I started seeing some confirmation that, you know what, we actually could head lower. And again, remember, I am swing trading. So I'm not looking to scalp. I'm looking for swings and I am looking to trade the actual pullback on this daily time frame. So what that's going to look like is from the daily, I would be doing something like this, where I would expect some type of correction or flag pattern and a potential continuation to the upside. Okay. So this will be my flagpole. Here's my correction. I expect for that correction to start somewhere within here. And then we might see something like this. We could even dip a little bit lower right here to about, I don't know, 131.71. And now we have to monitor this around fundamentals. We also could push lower. I do see a possibility that we even could get back to support zone right here. Okay, so that's a possibility as well too. So my main interest right now is right within this zone, rejecting off of the 50-period moving average from the weekly perspective. This is our resistance. I'm not going to give you my actual input on entry. I've given you a zone. So this is the zone you want to concentrate on. You're looking to find some type of bearish confirmation within the zone. And if you believe the price will push downward, as you can see, we have a from a higher time frame perspective, we actually have a correction, but on the weekly, this is actually showing as an impulse and correction. And we just might see a bearish continuation. Okay. So this could happen on the weekly. From the daily, remember, I'm looking to trade the pullback. So realistically, I believe that right now, this is how I would approach this trade. So here is our trend line. I'm just going to trap the price inside of a channel. This is our channel strategy, which we love so much. And what I'm going to be doing is looking to take this back to about at least the middle of the channel. Now, if we break lower to get to this weekly support, then we can put our positions in break even. Okay. But as long as we trade below that 50-period moving average, we see some rejection off of this zone. I believe that we could at least take this back to previous structure at 131.42. So this is the resistance area, trend line resistance. This is our area of execution right within this zone here, looking to take it back to the middle of the channel, potentially to the weekly support zone where you could put your stop loss in break even, let it do its thing. We have very specific execution, but guys, this is my analysis for USDJPY. Comment below and let me know what questions you have, aha moments, whatever it might be. and I will be sure to answer them. If you are a new or struggling trader, I advise you to look in the description of this video. You'll find more information on our academy. You can go read testimonials or look at some of the video testimonials on our website. Check out more of our services that we offer. And if you ever want to send us a message asking us questions, you're more than welcome to reach out to us. Our email is in the description below. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this analysis. I will see you in the next one, and thank you so much for watching. Trade safe.